Good night. Because it's nighttime. Got my kids here. It's March 31st. Happy birthday to Becky. I did call her earlier.
Oh my god,
A thought for the day. I'm feeling a lot better today than I was yesterday. Can we chill with the drawers?
Can you put you out outfits?
Hi. Okay. Hey, what's up, buddy? Since I've been in AA, have I made a start toward becoming more unselfish? Do I no longer want my own way in everything? When things go wrong and I can't have what are you doing? What I want, do I no longer sulk?
He's hungry, Mommy, because he's
Am I trying not to waste money on myself? And does it make me happy to see my family and my home have enough attention from me? Am I trying not to be all get and no give? Meditation. Each day is a day of progress. Steady progress forward, if you make it so. You may not see it, but God does. God does not judge by outward appearance. He judges by the heart. Let him see in your heart a simple desire to always do his will, though you may not feel that your work has been spoiled or tarnished. Though you may feel that your work has been spoiled or tarnished, God sees it as an offering for him. When climbing a steep hill, people are often more conscious of the weakness of their stumbling feet than of the view, the grandeur, or even the upward progress. Prayer. I pray that I may persevere in all good things. I pray that I may advance each day in spite of my stumbling feet. Amen. What happened to your hand?
Because I put this in it.
No.
Like
Okay.
that,
Okay. That's enough, please.
God,
I typically have a lot to say on the meditation or prayer. I don't usually have a lot in response to the thought for the day. I don't know why. I always have something more profound going on in here or here in response to the meditation. But today, does it make me happy to see my family and my home have enough attention from me? Okay, so last Saturday was very interesting in a lot of different ways. The way that the day ended was the most profound part of the day, because there was this altercation. Kids were fighting with kids. Adults were taking stuff personally. I was involved in some of it. And I was not particularly proud of the way that my kids handled the entire situation. One of my children specifically. It was vamped, right? It was emotionally revved. Once upon a time, it would have been my pack against your pack type of mentality. I would have been more physically aggressive. I would have been okay with the way that my daughters were reacting to certain things, right? Because I think if we look hard enough, that's not even a fair way to say it, because sometimes we can't help but only see it from this biased, warped perspective of our kids just kind of being justified, or, well, I would respond the same way if, whatever. Not the point I'm trying to make. I got sidetracked there for a second. Back to it. Okay, so I would have written it off as I would have excused it in some way. I would have had a few more drinks, once upon a time, or I would have condoned it almost, but it was nice to be able to, I got home, I sat down with my 3 daughters, and we prayed together. We held hands, we prayed, and then we took turns talking about like what we could have done differently. Like the role that we played in the whole altercation and what we could have personally done differently. And they said some pretty cool things. Like I was really proud. I was proud of myself in that moment. They had my full attention because something happened and I wanted to correct it. And instead of being lazy like I used to be, right? I gave them my attention because it was needed and it was this opportunity, and I could have very easily been lazy. That has been my go-to for a really long time, to just not deal with things or say a couple words, like maybe half believing that they would actually be listening to what I was saying, but I actually sat down, interacted. There was consequence, and then we talked, I followed through with the consequences, which is really cool for me. And and I got to see a side of my kids and they got to see a side of me that is just neat. Like we're evolving and they have my attention. And am I trying to be all get and no give? I've just learned that in order to get, you have to give, you know? It makes me really happy to see my family and my home have enough attention for me. It makes me very, very happy. It makes me feel satisfied that my kids, not only do they have enough attention for me, but I pull my higher power into it. And that is becoming a really big deal in this family, in this household. I feel like I'm righting a lot of wrongs, and I feel like I'm raising 3 powerful young women. And for a long time, I would become so exacerbated at the tiniest problems. And there's a light at the end of the tunnel with this, because I'm learning and growing and becoming a better person, and I've become such a better mom. And I think I'm gonna do a really good job with them. Like I believe that now. And I like giving my family my attention because they deserve it and I deserve it. And I'm rambling. I love you. Mwah. Have an amazing, probably not going to see this until April Fool's Day. Oh, my wedding anniversary. And way more importantly, my puppy's birthday. Tank is 5 tomorrow.
I bit my tongue so hard it made it bleed.
Did you say something mean? Could it have been karma?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry that you hurt yourself.
Yeah, I also get my freaking. This one itches so bad.
Come here.
Give it to my own.
Come here. Did you hear what I said? Quit giving yourself hickeys. Did you hear what I said? Ow.
Ouch!
Well, you gotta listen. Come here. Do you know whose birthday it is tomorrow?
Tanks.
Dude, he's gonna be 5.
You're an old piece of crap. That's so
Love you.
funny.